My own love affair with the American West began when I was a child, growing up in California, and taking long, memorable trips with a family. For several weeks, every July and August, we would explore the West's amazing history, its geology, wandering from the high Cascades and mountains of Colorado to the Four Corners country. I loved the little towns, the open spaces, those highways that seemed to go on forever, just the distance that separated one place from another. Those early years were no doubt great training for what this project is really all about. What I've done in How to Read the American West, a field guide, is to give readers a sense of the sheer size, diversity, and fragility of the Western landscape, a curiosity for how it got to be that way, and a simple set of highly visual examples and tools that make it easier for them to venture out onto that landscape and explore it on their own. The book is organized around a set of 100 features that capture some of the West's character and diversity. Things like sagebrush, rodeos, Mormon villages, Native American reservations, ghost towns. As in any field guide, I describe where you will find the feature, what it looks like, how it may vary, where it might have come from, and how it relates to other features. I look at everything from the West's natural setting, its mountains, vegetation, and open spaces, to commercial strips and all the ordinary, everyday nooks and crannies of the urban and suburban landscape. What fascinates me about the West is how that regional landscape visually evolves over time, yet can tell a similar story. Think about the similarities and differences between mining towns a century ago. You have the Victorian gingerbread houses in a place like Leadville, Colorado, and today with a mass-produced housing built for copper miners in a company town like Baghdad, Arizona. Those built environments, shaped more than a century apart, perform very similar functions in these two communities. For me, one of the most enjoyable parts of the book was sharing the cultural richness of the West. I visited Indian country, saw old Hispanic villages with their earth-toned Catholic churches, explored Japanese internment camps from World War II in places like California's Owens Valley, and delved into today's Asian American neighborhoods in Southern California. The book is really designed to open up the West, to make the West more accessible, and to make its everyday landscapes more tangible to people, whether they're on the couch at home or taking me along for the ride on their own road trip. How to Read the American West lets us get to know the everyday landscape better, and in the process learn more about the forces shaping the West today, and suggesting, for better or worse, what we're leaving behind for the next generation.